If you're new to the Mac OS or simply new to Mac OS 10 Tiger, you may not be familiar with the technology from Apple that's called Expose. It helps you manage windows and applications on your desktop. What we have on the screen are a pile of applications that are active that each have multiple windows to them. So it's pretty difficult to see what's active right now because they're all stacked one on top of each other. So the way to invoke Expose are to use the function keys on your keyboard. That's F9, F10, F11, and F12 is slightly different, and I'll show you that. So F9 shows you all the active windows that are currently on your desktop. So you can see that I have a pile of Finder windows open. So when you hover the mouse over them, they tell you what location they are on your desktop. I have browser windows. They tell you what location you are on the web. I have mail open. It shows me how many messages I have, and iTunes and so on. So that's really easy by simply hitting F9 on your keyboard. If I hit F10, it shows me the windows for the current application. In this case, it's the Finder. So these are all my Finder windows that are open right now. So I can hover between them and click on one and bring it to the front. Okay, so I'm just hitting F10 and clicking on a window and it comes to the front. Okay, F11 hides all the current windows. So this is really helpful for moving one file from one place to the other, or multiple files from one place to the other. So I'm going to go and select this picture that's on my desktop and then hit F9, and these are all the windows I have open. So I'm hovering around and I'm going to choose this window. I just wait for a moment and the window comes to the foreground, and then if I hover over documents and wait for a second, it shows me the documents folder and I can simply drop it there, and now it's been moved to that location. So this is really convenient. So that's F9, all windows. F10 shows you the current windows for that application. F11 hides them all, and F12 is slightly different. It shows you dashboard, and these are different widgets that I have active in dashboard. And if you want to know more about that, you can go to my dashboard podcast at the same place on my site. Okay. The last thing about Expose is that you can set which keyboard shortcuts activated. So I told you it's F9, 10, 11, and 12. But if I go to my system preferences and I choose Expose, I can choose what keys manage different things. So you can see that all windows, I can choose whatever key I want, and I can even choose a mouse button if I have a multi-button mouse. So I've kept these as the stock settings, and but you can change them to whatever you want. Okay, and you can see, by the way, that there are hot corners in OS 10, and I've set the left bottom corner of my screen to start my screensaver. So if I move my mouse down here, it takes it a moment, and my screensaver comes up on the screen. Okay, so there's a picture of my son. So I move my mouse and it comes up again. So you can make these different corners do whatever you want within these settings that are there. So enjoy Expose and Dashboard, and please tune in again for more podcasts.